Hello, everybody. It's a new week, a new vlog, and I am so excited and so pumped because I just got back from the gym. This is my first gym session, proper gym session, ever since I think December. I sort of stopped going for a while in December because I had a bit of a cough and it was a whole situation, and I decided it was best for me to just rest and recuperate. And I think it was the right decision. Anyway, so I've gotten back now and we're back to normal, i.e. the school normal. So all the kids are now back in school. Before, I had some of the high schoolers had started back and the primary schoolers were still waiting, but now everybody's gone back. So we're back to normal. All the activities are back on, which means today is my cleaning day. And it also means that I'm back to the cold showers because all the kids have used up the hot water when they had their showers this morning, and there is no hot water. We do have some solar panels that will maybe make some hot water, but it is not a sunny day today. There is no sun, so there's no chance of me getting any hot water. So I'm going to have a cold shower. And what I tend to do is I tend to clean the shower whilst I'm in the shower. And on Mondays, I tend to give it an extra dose of cleaning, and I use some elbow grease power paste, which is really good, and that will keep the lime scale off of everything. So gonna go and have a shower now and then do some cleaning. And oh, I was so happy when I saw this morning. Look at that, my mini orchid, the flowers are blooming. It's really beautiful considering that we're still in winter. I'm very impressed that it's managed to do that. Right, onwards and forwards, have a shower, clean the house, and maybe there'll be some free time for me to do other stuff.
As part of my cleaning routine for the bathroom, I have to refill the shower gel pump dispenser with some shower gel that I buy from Aldi. Aldi has good quality shower gels at a really well-priced point. I think I save a lot of money by buying our toiletries from Aldi. And so what I do, and I found that this saves a lot of money in terms of no wastage, I will decant the smaller 250 ml shower gel bottles into the bigger 1 liter pump dispenser one. And I find that the pump dispenser is a lot easier for the younger children to use without being wasteful. But once I've dispensed them, because the shower gel consistency is quite thick and nothing goes to waste, I will then add some water to the 250 ml bottles, give them a good shake so that I can get all of it out, and then I will add it into the pump dispenser shower gel. So it's a really great tip if you've got children or if you just want something that is longer lasting and easier to do. I do recommend a pump dispenser.
Ta-da! All showered, clean, with a little bit of minimal makeup on. I've got my apron on, I've got my scarf on, I'm ready to clean. But this came in the post today. It's only a 500 piece one, but it's the spring garden one. So this is going to be the spring jigsaw puzzle. And we'll start doing this one after the half term. So from March onwards, that's going to be the puzzle for that one. Really excited. It's a falcon, so it's going to be a good one. The other thing that I got in the post is some fabric that so excited. I love getting fabric in the post. I love getting fabric. So I'm just going to open it. Look at that. It's really beautiful. It's a linen viscose mix. I'm thinking I'll make a spring something or the other out of it. I can't do anything with it today, unfortunately, because it's a cleaning day today, so I have to do cleaning. But I love it, can't wait. I'm now fired up to get as much of the cleaning done as quickly as is possible so that I may have time to play around with this beauty. Right, this needs to go to the laundry room, and then we need to get on with the cleaning. Yay! Well, it's been a wonderful Monday so far because I actually managed to do most of the cleaning that I was supposed to get done today. So one of the reasons why most of my cleaning is done on a Monday, because over 10 years ago, I discovered Flylady, which is a cleaning system that I think it's safe to say it did save my life. I found it to be a very life-saving set of tools, strategy, approach, philosophy, whatever you want to call it, towards cleaning that really helped me with the sense of overwhelm that I had when it came to cleaning. And so I really love Flylady. And to this day, I think I'm now on 15 years of doing Flylady. I still use it, and that is what structures the broad brush strokes of my cleaning week. So Monday is the weekly home blessing, where I just do a top to bottom clean of the house, not an in-depth cleaning. So before I discovered Flylady, I never used to think of cleaning as maintenance. I used to think of every time that you cleaned, it had to be very in-depth, proper, deep cleaning, which I've always been good at. And it's fine if you have a small one-roomed apartment that you have to look after. But when it comes to a full house, you cannot afford to be doing a deep cleaning all the time. So yeah, with the deep cleaning idea, philosophy that I had about cleaning, it just didn't work once I had kids and once I had a bigger household to manage. And I just got quickly overwhelmed to the point where for several years we really lived in a very, very cluttered household. And when I discovered Flylady, it felt like such a gift to have that. And to this day, I still use Flylady, and I always recommend it to anybody who wants to get a control over the cleaning. Another thing that I learned from Flylady that was really revolutionary was the concept of doing laundry. I used to think that doing laundry was just putting the clothes in the washing machine. To me, that was laundry, check. But one of the things that I picked up the first time that I did was that laundry is actually a full cycle. It's not just one step. It includes getting the clothes, putting them in the washing machine, taking them out of the washing machine, putting them in the dryer or hanging them out to dry, folding or ironing them, and then putting them back. Only then can you say you've done the laundry. And so that was so revolutionary. And that moved me from having a household where there was always piles and mountains of laundry to one where we've got a pretty sweet, sophisticated, and efficient laundry system, even if I do say so myself. So I really, really do love Flylady. So it's divided into each day is assigned something. So I have errand day is Thursday, anti-procrastination day is Wednesday, planning day is Tuesday, that sort of thing. So they're so ingrained in me because I've been doing them as a habit for so long, and they've made such a difference. And it's just gotten to the point where I don't even have to think about it. But having said that, couple of years ago, I discovered what's called the Organised Mum method. Because Flylady is really great if you're feeling overwhelmed And particularly if you've accumulated a lot of clutter, of which for us, it took us several years to work through all of the clutter that we had accumulated. I think at one point we might have become borderline hoarders, but thankfully we managed to nip that in the bud, relatively speaking. But so Flylady is excellent for that, particularly if you've accumulated a lot of clutter from a lot of bad habits over the years. It will help you to gently get out of those whilst appreciating the baby steps of the way. And then there is advanced cleaning missions if you want to keep your house at a very high level of neatness, which wasn't accessible for me for quite a while because my babies, because I got 5, were all very young at a point. And one of the things that Flylady did teach me was that I needed to change my expectations a little bit and not expect to be able to call a clean house when before I got married and had kids to a clean house when I've got kids and it's big. So I had to learn to, adjust my expectations and basically not have a lot of nice things out because happy kids running around having a great time. But now that the kids are older, we're getting to the point where we can actually have some nice things out. I can actually, think about sort of raising the overall standard of cleanliness as you do. So I started looking at other cleaning systems that might help me to get to that. And I discovered the Organised Mom method, which I thought was actually quite interesting because she herself, I think she has 4 kids, and she talks about having a house that has white settees. And I just thought, if you've got 4 kids, and you've managed to have white settees, your system must be working, because I've stayed away from anything white or beige with the kids. I can't even wear white jeans much as I would love to because of kids. But I got the book and I started reading the book. It's a really fabulous clean one. And I sort of laid it over on top of the Flylady one because I can't let go of the Flylady one to start a new system completely, because Flylady does work. And so I thought, okay, I'll lay this over the top and see how we can work it. And I gotta say that the Frankenstein that I have of Flylady and the Organized Mom method is working pretty well for me. It means that I have what I consider to be a neater house than what I've had in the previous years. So, there isn't a lot of cobwebs or dust that builds up or anything like that. And every single day, the lounges, the spaces that people gather in, they always look refreshed and clean, because part of her system is that every day you just do a quick hoover of the high traffic areas, which I wasn't doing on Flylady before. So Flylady, I'd have the major weekly home blessing, and then you'd have the different zones that you're working in, and it would only be the zone area that would be like really super sparkling clean. But I'm finding that the Organized Mom method works really well. And then the other thing is, both of these systems now have apps. So there is a Flylady app, which is really great. It tells you what zone you're in, what's your cleaning mission, etc. And it's got your fly pad, your launch pad on there. It's really awesome. And then you've got the Organized Mom method, which gives you the daily cleaning list that you have to do. And each room is allocated a particular day. I've moved them around a little bit to fit in with what Flylady does. And on the app, you're able to move them around a little bit. But with the Organized Mom method, and indeed with the Flylady, the best thing to do is to read the books first, because they kind of set out the overall philosophy of it, because you have to kind of understand the philosophy if you're going to be able to make it work for you. But yeah, I just wanted to have a quick chat about that. If you haven't checked out Flylady or the Organized Mom method, do check them out. I found them to be really useful. And because of that, because of adopting the Flylady system, I actually had more time to be able to pursue hobbies and follow things that I love and interests that I wanted without the burden of guilt of thinking the house is such a mess, etc. And it really helped me, and it's a wonderful tool to have. So that's what I wanted to share today, because it's a Monday housework day, and I'll have to get ready for the girls coming back and some after school activities. Today is a very easy day. It's just soup, and I had some frozen tomato soup in the freezer that I had forgotten about, but it hasn't expired yet. So I have the bread rolls, which I'm just going to pop into the oven later on. And so it's quite an easy day. I will hopefully be able to do just about half an hour of sewing, of puttering around in my sewing room as a result of getting done early.